Good evening, viewers, and welcome to your weekly program brought to you by the Zimbabwe Republic Police. My name is Onesisa Sivanda with Victor Ganyofu on the Sign Language Desk. It is indeed an honor to have you along. In our news of the week, 36 people lost their lives while 239 were injured in several traffic accidents recorded throughout the country. In one incident, 13 people lost their lives after a head-on collision which occurred along Harare-Bulawayo Highway near Kadoma. The Zimbabwe Republic Police is concerned with the conduct of motorists on our roads where there is a general disregard of road rules and regulations.
We normally experience a lot of traffic congestion within the central business district, and therefore at every intersection we deploy police officers to control traffic. We encourage motorists to comply with the directions that are being given at the intersection. We always have instances of police officers controlling traffic being knocked down by unruly motorists. We encourage motorists to observe the sanctity of life and follow the directions that are being given on the road by our police officers who will be controlling traffic.
Crime Watch was in the streets of Harare and spoke to several people on these and other related issues.
Tinema underage driver. Kune munhu anongopedza form 4 wototirwa license. Makore avananga 25 years and above. Mumaranks munomwa musombodhiya, munomwa mabhurongo, munhu anongotora kombe obuda. A reckless driver. Kunofanira ne mutemo wakasimba wekuti munhu akaita zvinhu zvakadaroka ngavalide by example mutongo wacho.
Tinotendawo zvatiri kuona website mapurisa vachitry kucontrola traffic. My appeal inini ndiri kukumbira kuti vadzose mapurisa, but tiri kuda mapurisa ane integrity. You can't drive in town anymore. People are getting in red robots, vemabhazi vari kuvhura motikari vari kuda kutoti funga kuti ndiri kupiraita.
The executive officer of the Insurance Council of Zimbabwe, Mr. Oliver Guni, says the increase in road traffic accidents has a negative impact on the economy.
When you look at vehicles from our angle as Insurance Council of Zimbabwe, our concern is the driver risk, the incidences of driver errors. Where we have unlicensed drivers that are driving vehicles, public service vehicles for that matter, on the road, which pose a huge risk and threats to human life. We have noticed lately the upsurge of insurance claims coming from these unlicensed vehicles, the unlicensed drivers, where at the end of the day the cost on the fiscus is huge. So our appeal from an insurance council point of view is there is need for a holistic approach in bringing sanity on our roads, in bringing the genuine operators, the genuine drivers come on the roads, and they are given the opportunity to do business, and they do business ethically.
Road users are urged to exercise extreme caution on the roads and abide by road rules and regulations to prevent loss of life.
We encourage our public service vehicles to use designated pickup points. We also encourage members of the public to go to designated pickup points where they can be picked up by public service vehicles. We have also witnessed a number of unroadworthy motor vehicles within the central business district. We encourage owners of those vehicles to make sure vehicles are roadworthy. We have also witnessed motorists going against one way. We therefore appeal to road users, public service vehicles, mainly the combis, not to go against one way. We appeal to all members of the public, including motorists, to have a behavioral change.
This is a heart-to-heart appeal to all the motoring public. It's coming from an insurance angle, saying that let's create that awareness of risk in our lives. Insurance, yes, would cover property and you'll be compensated, but life is not compensated for. We're losing families. We have to move in nenzira yekuti tigadzirise unhu hwedu pamugwagwa. Baba amai vachibuda pamba ngavapfekwe nemwoyo wokuziva kuti ndinodzivirira sei tsaona mukati memugwagwa. So it comes from that human element yekuziva kuti handifanire kutyaira motokari ndisina license, handifanire kutakura vanhu mukombi isina kulicenswa. Tibatsirane kuchengetedza upenyu, tinobatsirana kuchengetedza pfuma yedu senyika any expenditure that is made to come to assist burial issues, injury issues, it impacts on our national economy.
The Zimbabwe Republic Police is clamping down on all unruly and unlicensed drivers as well as unregistered motor vehicles. We are conducting an operation to weed out all road traffic elements. Criminal Investigations Department Drugs and Narcotics have arrested 8 accused persons in Mutoko for cultivating as well as dealing in Daha. Detective Chief Inspector Fiselani Ndlovu gives us more.
My section received information to the effect that there was illegal cultivation of Daha at village Chininga, Chief Charewa in Mtoko. We dispatched a team of detectives to follow up the information, and when they arrived in Mutoko, they actually found some of these accused persons watering their cannabis. The police uprooted 275 plants of Daha. They also made further investigations, and they managed to recover 111 kgs of prepared Daha. This resulted in the arrest of 8 accused persons. The 8 accused persons were taken to Mtoko Magistrate Court, where they appeared before the magistrate, and they were convicted and sentenced to various jail terms ranging from 2 years to 4 years. There is a misconception by some members of the public arising from statutory instrument number 62 of 2018 that cultivation of Dhaka was legalized here in Zimbabwe. I'd like to warn members of the public that anyone who is found cultivating, in possession, or smoking Dhaka will be arrested and prosecuted.
In a related matter, police in Harare, together with Medicines Control Authority of Zimbabwe, have seized unregistered health drugs which were on sale to members of the public.
CID Drugs and Narcotics has stepped up its effort in the fight against drug trafficking. As you can see, CID Drugs, in connection with the Medicines Control Authority of Zimbabwe, seized quite substantial amount of medicinal drugs which are in the complementary part of medicine. The drugs seized here are valued at close to $15,000. We are actually urging members of the public to continue to give us information pertaining to the sale of such medications which are causing further sicknesses to members of the public. School children are now going to school. We are advising members of the public to monitor these children. Parents, please check the school bags if there are any unfamiliar tablets, unfamiliar residue. It could be drinks. Make sure they don't access the wrong substances altogether. The Zimbabwe Republic Police is sending a strong warning against perpetrators who would like to engage in the sale of complementary medicine without engaging the rightful authorities. A message to our dear brothers, sisters that are suffering from addiction. It is not a matter of saying one has been bewitched, kuroiwa, kumbeni ukuloywa. It is possible for one to actually receive and get the help and become a better productive person.
There is quite a number of medicines that have been confiscated from individuals that were selling these medicines. The reason why they were confiscated is because they are not allowed. We have the statutory instrument 97 of 2015, which talks about complementary medicines. This statutory instrument gives provisions of how, if one wants to sell these medicines, we will register the product. They would have to approach the Medicines Control Authority of Zimbabwe with information on the medicine. And then once that information is assessed, they can then be given an approval to sell these medicines. This one says kidney tea, and the other one says woman inflammation tea. The other one is also talking about gout tea. These are serious claims that are being made by these medicines. They are actually supposed to come to the Medicines Control Authority of Zimbabwe. We assess them for quality, for safety, for effectiveness, so that we are sure that when it says it treats gout, When it says kidney, it really is working on the kidney as it were. So we are working with the CID drugs right now. As you can see, this whole consignment was confiscated. We want to make sure that the public does not have access to these medicines. So we are encouraging the public to desist from using such medicines, to also report any such issues where people are distributing medicines and making serious claims. At the moment, we are overwhelmed with network suppliers. They come to encourage people to sell these medicines. The distributors don't have knowledge of what they are selling. They are not concerned about your health. They will simply encourage you to buy. In that, they would waste your time because you are supposed to have gone to the doctor with your condition assessed and get the appropriate treatment.
Let us be wary of our health and buy our medicinal drugs from registered outlets. We take a short break. Stay tuned. We're in the second segment of Crime Watch. Violent crimes of murder and robbery remain a cause for concern in our communities. Lives continue to be lost because of petty issues. On the other hand, people continue to lose their valuables through robbery. In a sad story, a Chitungwiza man murdered his son after suspecting him to have stolen his $20. To tell us more on the murder and robbery cases occurring in the country, Crime Watch spoke to Chief Staff Officer Operations at Police General Headquarters, Senior Assistant Commissioner Bernard Dumbura.
A total of 15 murder cases were recorded during the past week. 7 cases emanated from domestic violence. 4 resulted from beer brawls. 3 cases emanated from mob justice. As police, we are appealing to members of the public to desist from altercations, especially when drunk. Aggrieved people should seek other ways of addressing their differences without resorting to violence. Members of the public should desist from mob justice. There has been a sharp increase in cases of armed robbery. These cases mostly occur in business premises, highways, and in residential premises. Cases occurring in business premises usually occur as a result of tip-off by employees who will be aware of large sums of money in the premises. Cases occurring in the highway occur to unsuspecting drivers who are hired by these armed robbers and later robbed. And you also have situations where passengers are also robbed. May I appeal to members of the public not to keep large sums of money in their premises. May I also appeal to the motoring public not to give lifts to people they do not know. In terms of employment, I urge employers to ensure that they conduct local vetting. Support Zimbabwe. Ngicelani uthi nxa kulokunye elikwaziyo ngalezi zigelekeqe zigilamkhuba lazise amapolisa aseduzane lani.
In a related matter, the Zeterapi Roseville Neighborhood Watch Committee, who were on patrol with their counterparts from the station, recovered a vehicle which had been stolen from a complainant in Harare and was later used in the commission of other crimes in and around Harare.
Ndakamiswa norume watatu ungabata mabhodhoro ewawa tikati gandibatsire ushamwari dzangu dzinomwawa idzi ndangodhiraivha some meters 2 wangu ari kumashure 1 ari kumberi ndakahakwa naanga ari kumashure netambo pandasungwa muhuro ndakadhonzerwa kumashure kweback seat anga ari kumberi akatanga kudhiraivha motikari yangu ndakatanga kurohwa pandasvikorasirwa mahuswa wakandisearch everything wakasiya wandibvarura hembe wasonibvarira hembe dzangu dzese ndo pandakatiraya kufamba ndakamonera madzota angu iyayo kuenda kunoripota police station. Mapurisa akaisa ripoti paredhiyo, mota yangu ikatanga kutsvagwa Zimbabwe yese. Mota yangu ikarara ichiita ma-armed robbery, yakaenda kunana Marondera, ikaenda kunana Goromonzi. Mapurisa eGrotsby police station ndo akazondibatsira kuwana motikari yangu iyo. The following morning ndakafonera kuti motikari yangu ndaiona. Mapurisa eMzobha anoshanda because pandakangoripota kesi yangu yoga, mapurisa anga ari kuhwanga evhiki 4 wanga kutoziva kuti Toyota Runnings yangu yaita sei yabiwa.
Roadsview police station inonzi crack team. Inoshanda panguva dzemadekwani tichitenderera munzvimbo yedu yeRoadsview tichitarisa matsotsi anoita zvemarobberies, unlawful entries. Tanzwa kuti pane motikari yakanga yabiwa kuSouthly Park, ndobva taenda panzvimbo yekona Mutare Road naDelport. Dzava dziri kumaraundi 3 dzeusiku. Tikaona motikari yakapfuura ipapo ichiratidza kuti ine vhiri rakaponja asi yaingomanikidzwa kuti idhiraivhiwe zvakadaro. Tichibva tava paodha yekuti ngavamire. Chakakwanisika kuitika ndechekuti vakangomisa motikari yavo pakati penzira ndobva vajamba motikari vachitiza. Tazodzoka pamotikari paya tikaona kuti pane grocery ranga riri mota uyezve nechipfuti chanoti chispray gun. Grocery ranga rakatobiwawo zvekare vaibva naro kuGoromonzi ndokwarayarabiwa.
Police Constable Tichaona Machika highlighted the importance of working with the police.
Isusu semapolice constable epaRoadsview tinokurudzira kune vamwe kuti crime idzike, tisu varidzwe nzvimbo totanga kudzikisa crime zvekare. Tichiona kuti crime yedu iri kuwandira kupi ende tinoshanda tiri nemabhuku kuona kuti crime nhasi yakawandira kupi, ndo mashandiro atoita. Saka tinokurudzira nemiwo nharaunda kuti crime kuti idzike nemiwo munenge muchisapotawo station yenyu.
We have fully embraced the community policing initiatives, and we have gone a step further to introduce the station crack team. The team normally operates during the night. They act on the information gathered by PI details during the day. It has been a year now running, and it has registered a lot of successes.
Crime Watch takes a short break. Join us in the third and final segment. We're in the third and final segment of Crime Watch. Thank you for staying with us. The Zimbabwe Republic Police continued with its reconnection and re-engagement drive as it took part in the just-ended Zimbabwe Agricultural Show.
We are re-engaging, we are actually meeting the public to get to know what their concerns are. We are a police service that is responsive to the needs and concerns of the general public. As the Zimbabwe Republic Police, this year we were running under the exhibition theme ZRP supporting field to industry process for economic growth. We came up with this exhibition theme mindful of the fact that as the Zimbabwe Republic Police, we are not involved in agriculture is our core business. Our core business is actually fighting crime. So our thrust at this year's exhibition has been trying to project what we are doing to support those who are in the agricultural sector. The patrols that we carry out in the farming communities on horseback, on foot, and even cycle and motorized patrols. And also the activities and strategies that we are undertaking to ensure that when farmers take their produce to the markets, they do not fall prey to malcontents or thieves who may want to benefit from the produce of the farmers.
The artwork and landscape behind me is depicting the role of police. There are the fields, the thriving fields, and the water features inside, and the artwork behind with the ZRP on mounted horsebacks. And this side is showing us the developed economy. After agriculture has taken place, when all has been done very well with the conducive environment created by police, we are going to have a developed economy.
People who visited the ZRP stand got insight on the operation of the organization and appreciated its services.
The improvements which we are seeing from the police stand, the innovations which they are doing from primary, secondary to tertiary outside there, when they escort our yields to the GMB and protect our natural resources and our animals. The traffic section now has been revamped. People are not now being compelled to pay your fine there and there. You are given a period of 7 days, of which failure after 7 days you will appear in court. So we are happy with this new innovation and development within the police organization.
Ndafara kudzidza zvakawanda what our police does for us. ZRP police yedu yeZimbabwe. We learned a lot kuti vanobatsira kubvira upenyu hwedu kutidzivirira kwavari kuita. Varimo mukudzivirira vana vedu, kuchengetedza vana vedu, even crimes ari kuitika in this country. Mapurisa ari pamwe chete kushanda nesu, and I was just so happy ndichiona zvakawanda zvinoitwa nemapurisa eZimbabwe. Zvimwe zvachina I couldn't believe.
Nasiza ndaona zanga chinakidza. Takwira mudhudhudhu zanga chinakidza. Taona moti yamapurisa, tikaona president.
Meanwhile, the ZRP deployed adequate police officers to maintain peace during the just ended Zimbabwe Agricultural Show.
We have been here since the start of the show, and everything has been moving well. We have a post that we are manning here at the showground, where we have all our police officers deployed at the gates and various areas to curb the crime rising from incidents of theft from a car and other people who might engage in criminal activities.
ZRP sportspersons continue to shine, and others have gone to represent the country in different tournaments. Constable Pauline Jani of Police General Headquarters Sports Office is a member of the Zimbabwe Netball National Team, the GEMS, and was part of the team that recently qualified for the World Cup finals to be held in the United Kingdom next year.
Ndinonzi Pauline Jani, ndiri member yeZimbabwe Republic Police. I'm a netball player. Ndotambira Mambas Queens Club national team. Last month ndandiri part national team yakaparticipate ku World Cup qualifiers yakaitwa kuZambia. Takakwanisa kuqualify kunotamba World Cup finals achaitirwa ku Liverpool, England next year. Kufurukidza nokutamba kwandiri kuita national team, takwanisawo kudedzwa kuma-trials kunze kwenyika. Ndoda kutendawo ZRP nema-teammates angu nefamily yangu nekundisapota kwavari kuita.
As the ZRP, we invite you to be part of our corporate social responsibility programs whose preparations are in full swing. We have the Commissioner General of Police Fun Fair to be held in Harare and Bulawayo on the 6th and 27th of October respectively, and the Commissioner General of Police Horse Race to be held in Harare on the 21st of October. This brings us to the end of today's episode of Crime Watch. As your police service, we are committed to offer quality service to everyone, regardless of one's gender, creed, stature, or identity in the society. Our police officers are expected to perform their duties in line with our core values of professionalism, integrity, transparency, accountability, and commitment. From me, Onesisa Sivanda, Victor Ganyaofu on the sign language desk and the crew behind the scenes. Happy viewing.